Good evening, everybody. This is your host, Sal Miccio, coming to you from my studio in West Hurley, New York, along with David Lax, our producer-engineer, at the controls in Studio A in Saugerties, New York. Tonight, we have a special guest, a singer-songwriter, Carl Mateo of the Mateo Dugan Band. Good evening, Carl. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great, Sal. How are you?
All right. You're in Saugerties also.
I am.
And so we're not wearing masks because we have 6 miles of separation.
Hallelujah.
There you go. So, Carl, you have a new CD out I'd like to talk about. In fact, I'm very excited about it.
Thanks, man.
Called Time to Fly. I've heard some play on KZE, and I'm sure you've heard it also. It must be a thrill to be riding down the road and hear Mateo Dugan playing on the radio.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. KZ has been very supportive, and I'm grateful for that. Grateful for more people to be able to hear it.
Tell us a little about the album and how it came about.
Well, Peter and I have been playing together in different incarnations for a long time, and over the last few years, we've been playing a bunch of the songs that ended up on the album, and we invited Eric Parker to be a part of the band, and Kyle Esposito, also Josh Tyler, and Paul Schiavo played bass with us for a while. So we kind of incubated the music for a while at our gigs, mainly outside at Q in Saugerties. So I would say the album kind of really was born out of live shows at Q, downtown Saugerties.
Where did you record it?
Well, it's recorded here in my studio, which I affectionately call Big Blue. And you see my house from the outside, you know why. Not to mention the close proximity to the greater of the two bigs here, the Big Pink.
That's
which
great.
is in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
Big,
it's a nod to one of the greatest basement places ever.
Big Blue it is.
Yeah.
So can these tunes be heard? It could be downloaded from Spotify.
Yeah, it's pretty much streaming everywhere. You can, if you want to buy the record, you can get it on iTunes, Apple Music. You can get it on our website, which is carlmateo.com or mateoanddugan.com. And we appreciate that. But if you're a streamer, Spotify, everything, it's everywhere. Just put in Mateo and Dugan Band.
Yeah, I've been out to the website, mateoanddugan.com, and it has band bio out there. If you go out there and check it out, it has videos, music, lyrics, and events when events are scheduled. So, Carl, tell us about this next video we're going to see, Lay Down.
Well, the song is called Lay Down, and we had Chuck Cornelis on bass in this, and Eric Parker on drums, and it was a show put on by Nightcap Entertainment in Saugerties. Great night. Dave Cook did sound. The band was just killing, a great audience, and the song is a nice song for these days, and has a great chorus. I think that kind of fits the times. So give it a listen.
The time is done for sale. We're thrown wild in the sky. The summer sun is where the hawk is winging high. Lay down with your head back, lay down. With your arms wide, lay down. Wrap your arms around the world, around the world. Beyond the rhyme and the reason, my spirit longs to fly. My body longs for sleeping we sail up the dreaming lake. Lay down with your head back, lay down with your arms wide, lay down. Wrap your arms around the world, around the world. Lay down with your head back, lay down with your arms wide, lay down. Wrap your arms around the world, around the world. Wrap your arms around the world. That's why it's Mateo and Dugan, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Peter Dugan on incredible guitar.
So, Carl, that was really, really good video there. The crowd seemed to be very enthusiastic. I guess they really enjoyed your playing.
Yeah, it was a great night, and the band was playing great. Ayla Rector did the video, and she did a beautiful job. Nightcap Entertainment, and it was really a beautiful night. It's one for the books for us.
I love when the crowd gets involved like that. It's,
Yeah, it was
great.
great. They were great
It is.
crowd.
Keys, guitar, and harmonicas. Which instrument was your first choice?
My first choice, well, I've been singing since I was a little kid, so I got to say that was always the first thing. I really wanted a guitar when I was 13, and it took me a few years after I got my first job. I bought a guitar, and I always played piano, but I'm not trained. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I play by ear, and a lot of it, my playing's, is. I'm not a player's player, I'm a song player, so the things that I learned to do kind of work well within the songs that I get to play.
Which instrument you feel more comfortable writing music with?
These days I've been writing a lot on piano, but I've done a lot on guitar too. And the funny thing is sometimes people think that songs are piano tunes when I've actually written them on a guitar and vice versa. I find that a little bit interesting. But I like writing with both, and I like playing harmonica a lot, as you know.
As I know, last time we were together was the Woodstock Harmonica Collective, you, David, and I, and 3 other gentlemen. Yeah. And I believe that was back in January, so looking forward for us to get close again.
Well, this is close to the Woodstock Anarchy Trio.
It's it, exactly. What?
What?
Yeah. So who was your influences in the early days?
In the very early, well, you know, I'm old enough now that there's a lot of early days, you know, but my life kind of changed a real lot when I first listened to Son House, and I heard, you know, Son House, the old Delta blues player. He was rumor has it a mentor of Robert Johnson's, and I was working in this warehouse on North 3rd Street in Brooklyn, and somebody had a little boom box, and the place was basically empty, just 5,000 square feet. And they put on Son House singing John the Revelator a cappella, and my whole world just stood still. It was crazy, crazy beautiful. And since then, you know, I really like the old blues players. I like the Delta stuff. I love the, you know, Chicago stuff. Little Walter was a big influence on me all the time. Charlie Musselwhite, I love.
So, okay, Carl, we have another tune that we're going to play of yours from the album Time to Fly called Time to Fly.
Mercy's in business now, well, I like to give her a go. The wind round here makes it feel like 23 below. I'm finding it hard to swallow, you were harder to find. In this field of crimson and pine comes a time to fly. Comes a time to leave this raging dream behind. Comes a time your wings will spread the sky. Comes a time to fly, time to fly. Salt of the earth returns as our tears hit the ground. And under the oak tree we laid your body down. The bell tower brings above it a mighty lonesome sound, reminding me that you won't be coming round. Comes a time to fly. Comes a time, leave this raging dream behind. Comes a time, your wings will spread the sky. Comes a time to fly, time to fly, time to fly. Wasn't on war, you refused to give up the fight, till she looked insane Teresa's eyes and said it's time to fly. She said it's time, Leave this raging dream behind. Comes a time your wings will spread the sky. Comes the time to fly, the time to fly, the time to fly. Comes the time to fly.
So, Carl, the Time to Fly is the name of the album, and this is the second cut on the album. How come it was not the first cut? Was there a reasoning behind that?
Not really. I think I kind of put the order of the songs just as what flowed well and what felt good. And Devils in the Courtyard is the opening tune, and to me, that's I still enjoy that as an opener.
How did you develop this song?
Well, the song really was one of those songs that came all at once. It was after somebody close to me had passed away, and I was just had this vision of really them flying and leaving and being at peace, and that's really what the song's about.
Well, your bio says you had an opportunity to be near John Hammond and David Bromberg, David Johansen. Tell me a little about those opportunities.
Well, you know, I had some great support by local clubs in different places, and I got to open up a lot of shows for these guys. The John Hammond show actually was at Woodstock at the Colony, which I played with David Lax and Peter Dugan in a band we used to have, the Rock City Road Gang, which is like one of my favorite names for Woodstock bands. John Hammond was amazing. I'm a major fan. I've seen him in several states and cities, and that was a thrill. And he was a cool guy. It was nice to hang out afterwards, and very nice guy.
So we have another video of yours that we're going to be showing. Tell us about that one.
Well, it's just a live cut from my studio, right from here, actually, of Devils in the Courtyard. Which is the first cut on our album, Time to Fly.
The devil's in the courtyard, no money to be made. The devil's in the courtyard, he's hiding in the shade, singing, where does the time go? Jill and Uncle Harold, they take the sinner in. Come on, Valley, come on, Blue. Come on, remember love that you knew. Come on, Valley, come on, Blue. Dreamer of the dream, well, I dream only of you. It's Easter morning, lying upon the land. The sun is rising over the flower stand. The earth and the quiet feed the hungry man. A mama and her children walking hand in hand. Come on, Valley, come on, Blue. Come on, remember the love that you knew. Come on, Valley, come on, Blue. Dreamer of the dream, well, I dream only of you. the courtyard, no money to be made. The devil's in the courtyard, he's hiding in the shade. So cool in the shade. It's so cool in the shade.
So, Carl, really enjoyed that. It's the tune that I hear on the radio a lot, and so I've been tapping my feet to it. So it's a good mover. Doubles in the courtyard. So, Carl, we're looking forward to you and Peter Dugan and the whole band coming into the studio once this pandemic is over, getting on stage and performing in front of a live audience, and we'll be live streaming it from there. And we're really looking forward to that. So let's hope this all gets past us quickly, and you'll be our first band guest.
That'd be great, Sal. We're so looking forward to being with you guys in person and doing a show in the studio. And we all are. We want to get together. It'll be a ball.
Great. And if any events start coming up, please let us know so we can follow you. And
Thanks, man.
Appreciate your being our first guest. And thank you very much for coming.
No, thank you. It's my pleasure.